Hi, this is Harish here. Welcome to DB2 LUW Tips and Tricks video tutorial part 128. In this tutorial, I'm going to talk about an issue. The issue is roll forward utility is not relinquishing the retrieved log files from the archive location as quickly as possible. AQAP. Okay, that was just for fun. The scripts that I'm using, the data files are available for freely download at db2luwacademy.blogspot.in. You can reach me at db2academy@gmail.com. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/db2luwacademy. This slide talks about the problem scenario and the question. The problem scenario is the roll forward utility is not relinquishing the retrieved log files from the archive location into the overflow log path as quickly as possible. AQAP. Okay. That was just for fun. Okay. Prerequisite. So before watching this video, I sincerely suggest you to watch the tips and tricks video tutorial part 103, wherein I have explained how this roll forward works and how you can do this roll forward multiple times with limited amount of overflow log space or active log space. That way you can use the roll forward utility multiple times with less number of log file space. You can do this roll forward to work properly. Okay. You will not be getting errors like missing log file, could not retrieve the log file because it is not having enough space, like that. So how to do that, I have given that explanation already there. Please watch that and continue. And the next thing, coming back to this topic, like if I have a backup image and I want to roll forward, I have all the log files with me, but I have very limited overflow log path location or log path space, then I can apply that technique and do that. But it works well for a manual process. So the question is why it is not working in an automatic way, or like when the system does it, why the roll forward utility is trying to hold on to the log files longer than the required or longer than the needed time. That is the question that I'm asking. Obviously I don't know the answer, but as usual, like I show you this scenario in order to better understand what I'm saying here. I'm going to demonstrate with an example. So I have a backup image of a recoverable database with all the log files required to roll forward. So I'm going to just show you that. So this is like a virtual box that I'm using. So I have started the instance. I'm using the trial edition, and I'm like in the latest 11. Oh, I am in 10.5.8. Even I have tried it in 11.2 fixpack 2a also, it doesn't work. So it's not like much of a version issue. I have verified that, trust me. Okay. And what I'm having here is a log file. So sorry, is the database backup image loggy. So loggy is the database name. So I have the backup image, and I have collected all the log files from 0 to 76. Okay. Now I don't want all these log files at the same time in the overflow log space. Okay. So watch what happens when I do the roll forward in a manual way. So what I'm going to do is db2. Okay, before doing that, so we just say, yeah, the log file is there. So db2, sorry, the backup image is there. db2 restore db name loggy, as it. So let it get restored. So once it gets restored, what I'm going to do is, after restoration, I'm just updating this overflow log path to small disk OFL. Now this small disk OFL is a location. You can see that over here, small disk OFL. So this is like only having 181 MB only free. This is like a virtual disk, like a separate hard disk by itself. This is a virtual machine. So this guy, small disk OFL, has only 181 MB, and I'll show you with 181 MB. Now that 181 MB is definitely not good for holding all these 76 log files, which is like 300 MB, right? 316 MB. You can see that here. Now what I'm going to do is, I mean, if you do this in a manual, if you do this in an automatic fashion, I don't know why it is trying to fetch everything. It's requiring, it's asking for more than 300 MB, while you can do this thing with less than 180 MB manually. Okay, that is what my question is. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, yeah. So the restore got completed, and after that I'm going to update the small disk OFL, which is like really a less space. 180 MB only is there in that place. Okay, so the restore is also done. Okay, let's go to the arch logs, db2 nst1 loggy node 00 log stream c00. So in the archive location there is nothing out here. Okay, and I'm going to do this in a manual way first. Okay, so go to the overflow log path. Okay, take for example 0 to 10. Okay, what is that? 0 to 10, copy that. Okay, go to there, small disk, OFL. Okay, what is it? Yeah, so db2 roll forward db name loggy. This is just to get the status. So it's looking for 2.log, right? So once I do that, you'll find that you got node00 log stream. Okay, there should be one more folder, log stream, inside which I have to place the files. I don't know. Oh, it's not coming. Roll for db name to end of logs. So I'm going to just say like that. So I'm not going to complete it. So I'm just going to say that. So obviously it's not there. So I go there, paste it. So I have given from 0 to 10. Even though 0 and 1 is not required, that's fine. So I'm just giving 10. So I have like, I'm working with only 180 MB. So I'm giving only 10 files at a time. Okay, let's go do this again. And since I've given the overflow log path, it should be able to read the log files from here and complete that. See, 2 to 8. So since 2 to 8 is processed, I don't need that. So I can delete from, why my mouse is not moving? Oh God. Okay, 2 to 8. Done. So 9 and 10. So I'm going to now add few more log files into that. Go to documents. So 11 to 32. Okay, copy that. Okay, come back here. This is my overflow location. So I'm giving about 9 to 32 is what I'm having. So I'll go there. I'll run it one more time. Let me just run that. Okay, it's going to take a while. I have 7. So it's a virtual machine. It's not that fast. So okay, so again 2 to 8. So because it still says 2 to 8 32, so I can't delete anything. So I'll add more files to this. So 32. So from 33 to 43, I'll copy and I will put it in the overflow location. Okay, so still I got, see, look at my free space, only 34 MB of free space in the total set of about 180 MB roughly. Okay, so I go here, I do this. So this is like manually I am doing the roll forward with limited amount of overflow log space. Since I am having only 180 MB, I'm just carefully giving the log files. So you can see from 2 to 39 is processed, it's no more required. So I can go ahead and delete that. From 2 to 39, delete that. So I'm just maintaining 40 from 40 onwards. So 40 to 43. So I'll go now, select 44 to 61. So okay, 44 to 65. Okay, copy that, paste that, 44 to 65. Okay, and then come back here. So again it's going to run. So this is a manual fashion, and so what I'm trying to establish here is with 180 MB of log files, by means of deleting the unwanted log files and keeping only the minimum log files that is required, I am able to complete my roll forward activity. That is what I am trying to demonstrate here. So you can see that until 65 I have done, so I cannot remove any files further. So from 66 to 72 I'll again copy. Okay, put it here. Okay, again do the roll forward. Okay, go ahead. you should see this changing, right? Now you should definitely see here 71, right? So I can delete till 71. So now this 40 to 61 is not required. I'm going to delete all them, and even this 71 is also not required. You can delete that. So I don't want that. Okay. 72, 73, 74, 75, and 70. Sorry, 73, 74, 75, 76 is what I want. I just paste that here. Okay, and I'll do the same thing again. So this should be done. See, everything completed. So now I can say roll forward db name complete, complete, complete. I'm done. Roll forward is successfully completed. The database is created, not pending. Look at the status. It's not pending, it's connectable. This is what I'm saying. So with limited amount of space, by removing the unwanted files regularly, like relinquishing the files, do not hold on to the log files that are not required, right? So I was able to do this. So what I'm going to do is db2 drop the database logi and terminate it. Okay, so since we dropped the database, I'll just go check. Okay, OFL node 00 log stream. You basically don't need these log files. I can delete that. I have dropped the database itself. So go to arch logs inst1. You don't need the logi folder itself, so delete that too. Okay, okay, done, and come back. So we have cleared the log files, archive logs. Okay, and there's no database also, we have dropped it. So I'm going to do a fresh restore. Okay, 2 minutes. db2 restore db name logi. Okay, so let it get restored, and so in the meantime what I'm going to do is, sorry, I'm going to take the documents. So I'm going to provide all these log files, copy them. Okay, go to the archive location inst1. Okay, it's still not done. Okay, it should create, I think, up to C00 like that. Okay, okay, it's taking some time. Oh god. Okay, restore is done. So let's see logi node 00 log stream C00. So here I'll put all the log files. Okay, so in archive location all the log files that are required is there. Okay, that's in the archive location. And look what happens in the overflow location. Small disk OFL node 00 log stream, nothing is there, but it's going to get retrieved from the archive location. It's going to get retrieved into the overflow location when I do the roll forward. So before that I need to update the parameter for overflow log path, and then I do the roll forward, the same thing. So obviously I just do the first one. So query the status 2.log, that's fine. So then do the roll forward to end of logs. Okay, so you can see that now it's going to, yeah, so it's going to take, look at the free space is going down and down and down. It will not relinquish the old log files. I don't know why. It just hogs up the space, and basically it will exhaust all the space, and it will give you an error saying there is no free space available, sorry. Why it does that, I don't know, because it can relinquish, right? But for some reason it does not, and I don't know why. Let's see that. Okay, now the space is going dangerously low, 30 MB, 26 MB, 9 MB. See, it's not relinquishing any log files. That's it, done. You're stuck up. you are just stuck up. I don't know why. I did the same thing. I showed you I did the same thing, and you can see here, that's it, it got stuck up. Just before you saw that I was only copying like limited amount of log files, and it was able to do this, right? For example, exactly, see 39. So it should be able to see up to 39, it's not needed, right? It can remove all these 3 to 39 and just go ahead and retrieve the 46, make space. That's what happens in a manual way. But when it is doing in an automatic fashion, why it is trying to hold on to these log files from 3 to 39? That is my question. I don't know. I just ended up with a scenario. So so if you have some inputs, if you know, please let me know, and please subscribe to my channel db2lew academy in youtube.com. See you in the next video tutorial. Until then, bye bye.